All right, welcome back. Temperatures right now at around 89 degrees, and the ground looks just a little bit on the wet side because we did have a shower pass through the Temple area. In fact, this is a live look looking northward on our Standard Insurance Agency tower cam, and we are seeing a few of those showers hang around portions of Bell County, not just Temple, but around the Troy area. Also places like Salado and Harker Heights getting in on the act as well. Also areas just to the south of Cameron over in Milam County seeing some of that shower activity as well. But Anderson County, they're seeing some of the heaviest rain as well. That is still just outside of our viewing area, but most of the drier areas are seeing temperatures get to those mid 90s and maybe even some upper 90s, including Goldthwaite and Comanche, getting really close to that hundo. And speaking of hundo, we have not hit 100 degrees at all in 2021. In fact, we have been below average throughout much of the month of July, even though we have been above average for much of the past week. And that's going to continue as well. And we could be seeing that hundo finally be hit in Waco by the time we get to the latter part of this weekend. I wouldn't be shocked if Saturday or even tomorrow we could see some areas reach that 100 degree mark for an actual temperature, not necessarily a feels like temperature. The feels like temperatures, the heat indices are going to be a lot higher than this particular point. But if you're a hundo hater like a lot of people in Central Texas, and don't call me one of those hundo haters, I'm a big fan of the hot weather, I will say, well, you're going to be in luck because we are going to be likely below average more than likely by the time we get to the latter portions of the middle of next week as well, which is definitely good news. But the caveat to that is we do have extended rain chances. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. But tonight we're going to be looking at upper 70s throughout much of our region. Winds mainly coming out of the south at a very light pace as well. But then they're going to come out of the south at a higher clip at around 5 to 10 miles an hour by the time we get to the day on Friday. Highs are going to be in those upper 90s to near the triple digits. In fact, this model has Corsicana checking in at that 100 degree mark, and the heat indices, they're going to be in those triple digits throughout areas along and east of I-35. So you want to make sure that you are drinking plenty of water and limiting your time outside. And as a result, I'll still give it a 10 on the Joyner meter because that's where we should be at this time of year at around 98. But as the time we get through the next 7 days, by the time we get to the beginning of next week, rain chances do increase because a frontal boundary will come through and it'll stall out, and that'll give us better chances of some of those thunderstorms. But you have to get through the weekend and that possible hundo on Sunday first. Guys?
All right, Jordan, I think all Fridays are 10s. I'm with you there.